Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I'm doing one more video tonight. It is a contest for Tommy's Vinylnaut. He's trying to hit 100 subs. So let's get him there. I haven't even checked. He might even be there at this point. But I don't know. Let's get him to 100 and then to 200 because he's a really great guy. He's always watching my videos. He's pretty much comments on like every video I drop. And I'm just basically doing this to help him out. So he has a really cool contest, and what it is he's asking you to show 5 bands from a country that is a neighboring country from your country of residence. So I'm actually kind of lucky because my country of residence is Mexico. So I get to show albums by American bands. So these are bands from the United States. So I chose 5 particular bands, but I want to be representing some of the states that people don't talk about that much. So I'm not going to show any California bands, and I'm not going to show any New York bands. I'm going to show, some states from like Middle America, and then some of the other states that, we don't really talk about that much. So let me jump right into it. So the first one I'm going to show is Saigon Kick with The Lizard. And this is a band I like a lot. They're always called like a glam metal band, but I don't really consider them glam metal. They are a very original like metal band. I mean, sometimes they sound like thrash. Sometimes they sound like the Beatles. They have like these harmonies. And they like mix up a lot of like different styles. They have a very unique sound. And I chose them because they're from Florida, so representing the South of the United States. Really great band. So this one here, The Lizard, is their second album. Their third album is called Water. I like that one a lot. Might even be one of my favorites. And the first album is pretty cool. It's a self-titled. That's probably a little more of a glam metal album. But moving on. So the next band I want to talk about is Slipknot. This is actually my latest purchase called We Are Not Your Kind. This one came out in 2019. This is an awesome album. I really like this. You might have heard the songs Unsainted. You have Nero Forte, A Liar's Funeral. That's a really cool ballad. Spiders. That's a really cool sound. It's almost like a mixture of like heavy metal and like David Bowie. And the last song is a banger called Solway Firth. This band is from Iowa, so that's we don't really hear many bands coming from the state of Iowa. So they're from Des Moines, Iowa. Kind of hard to describe. They have these like crazy costumes. A lot of people call them metal. They could be groove metal, maybe like sometimes even industrial metal at times. I really like this band a lot, and this last album is a really good one, so if you don't have it, I recommend it. Okay, so my next band I want to talk about is the band Stained. I have a few of their albums, and I've talked about them in my top 50. This is a really good band for me because they're heavy. It's like alternative metal, they're new metal, but I really love their lyrics. Their lyrics really talk about like emotions, and I have a whole story about that. But they are from Springfield, Massachusetts. So representing the state of Massachusetts is going to be the band Stained. So really love this band. I have pretty much most of their albums. This is their unofficial first one. Actually, this is actually their second one. The first one is called Tormented. Next, this is a band that you don't hear much about. They're called The Front. So this is like, imagine if like the Doors, like, and Jim Morrison, like, never died, and the Doors went on to continue their career, and then they started playing like rock music, and they kind of changed. Like, imagine if like the Doors like adapted their sound like to the 80s like sound. That's kind of like how I think about it. Pretty cool band. I don't really think they have a lot of albums out, but I remember I picked this up in some used CD store back when I was living in the US. Pretty cool rock band. And they're representing Kansas City, Missouri. So another one of those states that we don't hear about too much. And lastly is Dangerous Toys. They are from Austin, Texas, and they're a really cool rock band. They have that like sleaze metal. They were considered like that glam, but wouldn't consider that. They're a little more along the lines of that like Guns N' Roses, hard rock sound. from Austin, Texas. Really great band. They have a few albums in the late 80s, early 90s. Vocalist Jason McMaster, he was in this like progressive thrash metal band called Watchtower. I know Aaron talks about that a lot. So really great band, Dangerous Toys. So definitely check out this one. So representing the south of Texas, sharing the border with Mexico. So that's actually the real like neighboring state of mine. And that is it. So please support Tommy's Vinylnaut and give him a sub. I will put his link in my video description. That is it, and I will see you with another video a little later. Goodbye.